Imagine this: a simple penny hiding in your pocket could change your life forever.
Yes, a single coin. Did you know that the 1964 D Lincoln penny is currently valued at up to $1.1 million? You could be holding onto a fortune without even knowing it. But here's the kicker: this opportunity won't last forever.
Stay with me, and I'll tell you exactly why this penny is so valuable, how to identify one, and why collectors are paying insane amounts for it. And trust me, you don't want to miss the one mistake that could cost you thousands. Now, before you start digging through your coin jars, let's talk about why this 1964 D Lincoln penny stands out.
This isn't just any ordinary penny.
It's a rare combination of history, minting errors, and high collector demand. Here's the exciting part: most people have no idea how to spot these treasures. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for.
But let's not jump ahead just yet. Quick question: how many pennies have you tossed into a fountain for good luck? What if one of those pennies was worth $1 million? Feeling a little nervous now? Don't worry, I've got you covered. First, let's dive into the history.
The 1964 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, and it's significant because of the sheer volume of coins produced that year. Over 3 billion pennies were minted, but here's the twist: many of them came with subtle errors. These errors are what separate the ordinary pennies from the million-dollar treasures.
But what are these errors, and why are they worth so much? Hang tight.
I'll show you in just a moment.
Alright, let's talk errors.
The 1964 D penny is famous for having rare double die obverse, which means the lettering and design elements appear doubled. This happens when the die strikes the coin twice, slightly off alignment.
It's a small detail, but collectors are willing to pay huge premiums for it. And here's the fun part: it's something you can spot with just a basic magnifying glass. Don't have a magnifying glass?
Don't worry, a pair of reading glasses works too. Just don't blame me if you start looking at every penny you see from now on.
But how do you know if your coin is authentic? And what about the condition? Don't let a tiny scratch cost you thousands. I'll explain everything in a second.
The importance of coin grading condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. A pristine, uncirculated 1964 D penny with visible errors can fetch over $1 million at auction.
But if it's scratched, worn, or damaged, its value drops significantly. This is where professional grading comes in. Experts at companies like PCGS or NGC examine your coin under controlled conditions and assign it a grade. Higher grades equal higher payouts. Pro tip: don't ever clean your coin.
I know it's tempting, but cleaning it can ruin its value. And trust me, you don't want to make that mistake.
So, why are collectors willing to drop $1 million on a penny?
It all comes down to scarcity and demand. As more people realize the value of these coins, the competition to own one skyrockets. And here's the urgent part: there's only a limited number of these valuable pennies left in circulation.
The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to find one. But what if you do find one? What's the next step?
I'll tell you exactly how to sell it for the highest price in just a moment.
How to sell your 1964 D penny. Let's talk strategy. If you think you have a valuable penny, the first step is to authenticate and grade it. Once that's done, you can list it on platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or even attend live auctions. And here's a little secret: don't accept the first offer you get. Negotiation is key, and with the right buyer, you could walk away with life-changing money. Imagine walking into the bank with a deposit slip for $1 million, all from a penny. Sounds surreal, doesn't it? Alright, here's your action plan. Go through your old jars, check your pocket change, and inspect every penny you come across. You might just strike gold or copper, in this case. Don't wait. That penny sitting in your drawer could be your ticket to a wealthy lifestyle. But here's the final question: are you ready to find it? The clock is ticking.
Make sure to hit that subscribe button for more life-changing tips on rare coins and hidden treasures.
Who knows, your next big find could be right around the corner.
Imagine holding a penny in your hand, something so ordinary, yet it could be worth a life-changing $1.2 million.
Yes, $1.20 million. Could it be sitting in your pocket right now?
Well, stay tuned, because in the next few minutes, we're uncovering why this seemingly simple 1990 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is turning everyday people into millionaires. But hurry, time is money, and this opportunity might slip through your fingers if you don't act fast.
Welcome back to our channel, where we help you turn forgotten coins into treasures. Today's star is the 1990 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny.
If you've got a jar of pennies lying around or some tucked away in an old drawer, you'll want to stick around because this coin could fund your dream lifestyle, a new car, a luxury vacation, or even an early retirement. But here's the catch: most people don't even know they have it, and fewer know what makes it so valuable.
Don't be the person who lets a fortune slip by unnoticed.
Now, let's dive into why this penny is worth its weight in gold, or rather, worth more than 1,000 times its weight in gold. Unlike most pennies minted at Philadelphia that year, this coin is missing the P-mint mark. It was a minting error, a mistake so rare that it has collectors and investors scrambling to get their hands on one. Here's the kicker: these errors are unintentional, making them highly valuable in the numismatic world. Think about it, a mistake turned into a masterpiece. It's like finding a misprinted dollar bill that collectors go wild for. And just so you know, some of these pennies have already sold at auctions for up to $1.2 million.
Now, let me ask you, wouldn't you want to be the next person cashing in?
By the way, if you're thinking, nah, I probably don't have one, stop right there. That's what the last guy said before he found a penny in his couch cushions and walked away with 6 figures.
So maybe check your couch too, you might find more than just loose change and a half-eaten cookie.
So, how do you know if you've struck gold, or in this case, copper?
First, grab your magnifying glass. Check the date.
If you see 1990 with no mint mark under the date, you're in business.
But that's not all.
You'll want to look for key signs of authenticity, such as clear and crisp lettering, no signs of tampering, and the overall condition of the coin.
If it's in pristine, uncirculated condition, you're looking at the jackpot.
Even coins with slight wear can still be worth thousands, but here's a pro tip: take your coin to a trusted appraiser or grading service like PCGS or NGC. These companies authenticate and grade coins, giving you an official certificate of its value. And trust me, that little certificate can turn a $1,000 coin into a $1 million masterpiece. Now, what if you find one? What's the fastest way to turn it into cash, and how can you avoid scams? I'll reveal the exact steps you need to take, but first, let's talk about why time is of the essence. Here's the reality: the value of rare coins like this depends on demand, and demand can fluctuate.
Right now, collectors are on the hunt for this coin.
But as more are discovered, the market could become saturated, and the price may drop.
This is why acting quickly is crucial.
Waiting could mean the difference between retiring early or simply saying, "I almost made it."
Don't wait until it's too late.
Let's be real: if you're still on the fence about digging through your old coin collection, think about this: how many times have you wasted hours scrolling social media?
What if you spent just 10 minutes looking through your coins and found $1 million? Sounds like a better return on investment to me.
Alright, you found your 1990 no mint mark penny, congratulations.
Now, here's how to cash in. First, avoid pawn shops. They'll lowball you faster than you can say rare coin.
Instead, head to a reputable auction house like Heritage Auctions or Stacksbowers.
These places specialize in rare coins and have a network of serious buyers willing to pay top dollar. Another option? Online marketplaces like eBay.
Just be sure to set a reserve price to protect yourself from undervaluing your coin. And always do your research: knowledge is power, and in this case, it's also money. Now, before you rush off to check your coins, let me leave you with this: there are even rarer coins out there worth even more.
Could you have one of those hiding in plain sight?
If you want to find out what they are and how to spot them, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because we've got more millionaire-making coins coming your way. Remember, the clock is ticking, and every second you wait could be another missed opportunity.
So, what are you waiting for?
Start digging through those jars and drawers. You could be holding your ticket to financial freedom. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share this video with friends and family.
You never know, someone you know might have the next $1 million coin. Could that old penny in your drawer be worth a life-changing $1.3 million?
Stick around, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal how one specific 1989 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny could skyrocket your bank account and transform your life. The penny fades into an image of a luxurious home, sports cars, and tropical vacations. Imagine living a lifestyle where you never have to check your bank account before splurging on that dream vacation or upgrading to your dream home. All of this could start with something as small as a penny. Yes, really, a single penny. But here's the catch: not all 1989 pennies are created equal. And if you don't know what to look for, you could be throwing away a fortune without even realizing it. Let me show you what makes this penny worth more than $1 million and how you can find one yourself. Before we get into the details, though, quick question: when was the last time you actually checked the date on a penny? Or are you like most people who just toss it in a jar, hoping it magically multiplies like rabbits? Let's get into the details. The 1989 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. But here's where things get interesting: errors during production can drastically increase a coin's value. The first thing to look for is whether your 1989 penny has no mint mark beneath the date. If it doesn't, that's a good start. But the real goldmine lies in certain rare minting errors, such as double die obverse or reverse, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These errors make collectors drool and auction prices soar into the millions. Basically, think of these minting errors like typos, but typos that make your bank account scream, jackpot. Now you might be wondering, why would anyone pay over $1 million for a penny? It all comes down to scarcity, demand, and historical significance. Serious coin collectors and investors are always on the hunt for rare, high-quality coins. And because the 1989 no-mint Mark penny with errors is so scarce, collectors are willing to pay top dollar, sometimes over $1 million, to get their hands on one. But here's the twist: many people unknowingly own these rare pennies. Could you be sitting on a hidden treasure right now? Don't go anywhere, because I'll show you how to identify these coins in just a moment. Ready to play treasure hunter? Here's exactly how to check if your 1989 penny is worth a fortune. First, grab a magnifying glass or a loupe, yes, the kind jewelers use. You're going to need it. Step 1, look for the no-mint mark under the date. Step 2, check for doubling on the letters Liberty or In God We Trust. Step 3, look for signs of errors, like off-center strikes or visible cracks in the design. These are the telltale signs that your penny might be $1 million gem. And remember, if you're squinting at the coin so hard you look like a detective in a crime show, you're doing it right. Now, here's the important part: if you find a rare 1989 penny, don't just rush to the nearest pawn shop. You could be losing tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, of dollars. Instead, follow these steps. Have your coin professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. Step 2, research auction houses that specialize in rare coins. Step 3, market your coin to collectors, either online or through auctions. But before you sell, there's one critical mistake that could ruin your chances of cashing in big time. I'll tell you what it is in just a moment. The biggest mistake you can make is cleaning your coin. Yes, I know you want it to look shiny and new, but cleaning a rare coin destroys its value. Collectors want authenticity, not polish. So, if you've got an old penny that looks like it survived a world war, congratulations, that's exactly what collectors want. Now, it's your turn to take action. Dig through those old jars, check under the couch cushions, and don't forget to ask your family and friends. That forgotten 1989 penny could be your ticket to financial freedom. And if you find one, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your success story. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss more tips on how to turn pocket change into life-changing wealth. Your millionaire moment could be just one penny away. Alright, everyone, picture this: you're digging around in the couch cushions, looking for the TV remote or maybe a couple of quarters for the vending machine. You find a penny. It's got some dirt on it, it's nothing special, right? Wrong. What if I told you that penny could be worth $1.6 million? Yeah, you heard me right, a penny, just like the ones rattling around in your car's cup holder or hanging out at the bottom of your purse. Today, we're diving into one of the most valuable coins you might already own, the 1988 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what makes this little copper beauty worth more than most houses. Oh, and stick around, because I'll also share a story about how I almost literally gave away a coin that turned out to be worth hundreds of dollars. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Alright, let's get into it. First, what makes the 1988 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny so special? At first glance, it looks like any other penny. You've got Abraham Lincoln doing his thing on the front, the Lincoln Memorial on the back, and that tiny D under the date. That D stands for the Denver Mint, by the way, but here's the kicker: it's not just any 1988 penny. The ones that are worth the big bucks have a very specific error or variation. Coin collectors call it a transitional die error. Basically, when the US Mint was switching up designs, a few pennies got stamped with the wrong design die. It's like using the wrong mold for cookies, except instead of a tasty mistake, you get $1 million coin. And now, let's talk about how to spot one. Grab your magnifying glass, or, let's be real, your smartphone with the zoom function, and take a close look at the reverse side. Check out the FG initials near the Lincoln Memorial. On the rare coins, the font of these initials is slightly different because they used the wrong die. It's subtle, but hey, subtle mistakes are worth millions in the coin world. So, you're probably wondering, what's the current market value? Well, drumroll please, $1.6 million. That's not pocket change. That's life-changing money. A penny turning into $1 million? It's like winning the weirdest lottery ever. And now, here's a fun story to drive this home. A few years ago, I was cleaning out my junk drawer. You know, the one filled with random batteries, receipts, and rubber bands that look like they've seen better days. I found this old penny, and for a second, I thought about tossing it. But then I remembered a video I saw about rare coins and decided to look it up. Spoiler alert, it wasn't a $1.6 million penny. But it was worth $250, which paid for a pretty nice dinner. Moral of the story? Never underestimate the junk in your junk drawer. Alright, folks, here's the deal: that old penny sitting in your jar, or the one you almost handed to the cashier at the gas station, could be a 1988 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny worth $1.6 million. The key is paying attention to those tiny details. A magnifying glass, a little patience, and some research can turn you into a treasure hunter. And now, before you go running to check your couch cushions, here's my challenge for you. Go grab all your spare change, look for that 1988 D penny, and let me know in the comments if you find one or if you think you might have another rare coin. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I've got plenty more tips and stories to help you turn pocket change into serious cash. Don't miss out, you could be sitting on a fortune. Thanks for watching, and remember, the next time someone tells you, it's just a penny, you can say, not so fast, it might just buy me a mansion. Stop what you're doing right now. You could be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. That 2017 D Lincoln penny in your pocket or jar might just be worth up to $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.5 million. And the clock is ticking to find out before it's too late. Want to know if you've struck gold? Stay tuned, because I'm about to reveal the secrets behind this valuable coin and how you can cash in big. Imagine this: you're digging through an old drawer, and tucked away is a penny that could change your life forever. Exciting, right? But here's the scary part: most people have no idea that some coins are worth more than their weight in gold. You could be walking past a jackpot every single day. In this video, I'll not only explain why the 2017 D Lincoln penny is so valuable, but also how to identify if your coin is the one collectors are willing to pay millions for. By the end, you'll know if you're holding onto a ticket to a wealthier lifestyle. The story behind the 2017 D penny. Let's start with a little history. The 2017 D penny was minted in Denver as part of the celebration of Abraham Lincoln's legacy. While billions of these pennies were produced, there's a rare handful with unique features that make them unbelievably valuable. These coins were struck with errors, yes, mistakes made during the minting process. And here's the kicker: collectors love these errors because they're one of a kind. The more unusual, the higher the value. Are you already wondering if yours could be one of them? Hold that thought. Quick question: when was the last time you actually looked at a penny? Be honest. Most of us toss them aside without a second glance. But after this, you'll never see pennies the same way again. Alright, let's get into the specifics. What exactly makes some 2017 D pennies worth up to $1.5 million? It comes down to rare minting errors. The most valuable ones have features like double die obverse, where Lincoln's face or the lettering appears doubled. Off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned. Die cracks, which look like tiny veins across the coin's surface. Now here's a pro tip: look closely at the lettering, the date, and Lincoln's profile. These are the areas where errors are most likely to appear. Even the tiniest flaw can skyrocket your penny's value. But how do you know if your penny is the real deal? Don't worry, I'll show you exactly what to look for in just a moment. Grab a magnifying glass and your 2017 D penny. Yes, go get it right now. I'll wait. Got it? Great. Now, here's what you're looking for. Inspect the edges for any unusual marks or cuts. If you spot any of these, congratulations. You might be holding onto a penny worth more than your car or even your house. Pattern interrupt, and hey, don't just rely on your eyes. Imagine squinting at a tiny detail and thinking, is this an error, or am I just seeing things? Invest in a good coin magnifier. It could be the best $10 you ever spend. Now, here's where the urgency comes in. The market for rare coins is hotter than ever, and collectors are paying top dollar for unique finds. But the truth is, this window of opportunity won't last forever. As more people catch on, the competition will only grow fiercer. Waiting too long could mean missing out on the payday of a lifetime. And let's be honest, do you really want to take that risk? But where do you sell a penny worth $1.5 million? Don't worry, I'll guide you through the best places to cash in next. How to sell your rare penny. Selling a rare coin isn't as simple as walking into your local bank. Here's what you need to do: take your coin to a certified numismatist to verify its authenticity. Have it graded. The higher the grade, the more valuable it becomes. Grading agencies like PCGS or NGC can handle this. Find the right marketplace. Rare coin auctions like Heritage Auctions or online platforms like eBay are where collectors are willing to spend big. And don't forget, presentation matters. A well-preserved coin in a protective case will fetch a much higher price. Quick thought: would you trust a random buyer on Craigslist with a $1.5 million penny? Yeah, neither would I. Stick to the pros. Here's a fear many people have: what if I sell my penny for too little? Or worse, what if I get scammed? These are valid concerns, but with the right steps, you can avoid both. Arm yourself with knowledge, work with trusted experts, and remember, this isn't just about the money. It's about taking control of your financial future. Now that you know what to look for and how to sell, the next step is up to you. Don't let this opportunity slip away. Check your coin jars, search through your drawers, and examine every 2017 D penny you can find. Who knows? You might be sitting on $1 million treasure. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, share it with friends, and subscribe for more life-changing tips on rare coins. Your dream of a wealthier lifestyle could be just one penny away. By the way, there's another Lincoln penny out there worth even more than this one, and most people don't even know it exists. Want to find out what it is? Stick around for my next video. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Watch this next video to uncover the most expensive penny ever sold. It might just blow your mind. Did you know that one simple penny sitting in your drawer could make you an instant millionaire? That's right. The 1985 no-mint mark Lincoln penny has a current market value of up to $1.6 million. But here's the catch: if you don't know what to look for, you might accidentally spend it at a gas station. In this video, we'll show you how to spot one of these rare gems, why it's so valuable, and how you can cash in. So, grab your pennies, because this could be the most profitable 10 minutes of your life. Let's dive in by understanding what makes the 1985 no-mint mark penny so special. First, let's talk about rarity. Coins without a mint mark are produced at the Philadelphia Mint. In 1985, something extraordinary happened. A batch of Lincoln pennies was struck with an unusual flaw. These coins were produced under pristine conditions with a sharp strike and clean dies, creating an almost perfect coin. Collectors refer to these as error-free, and they pay big money for them. Now here's the kicker: most people don't even realize they have one of these valuable coins. They end up tossed in jars, given as change, or even lost under couch cushions. Imagine losing $1.6 million to your vacuum cleaner. Speaking of vacuums, did you know more money gets lost to vacuum bags every year than you'd believe? Makes you want to double-check your floors, right? But rarity isn't the only thing driving this penny's value. There's something even more shocking that makes this coin a collector's dream. Let's uncover it. The second reason the 1985 no-mint mark penny is so valuable is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70. For a 1985 no-mint mark penny to hit $1.6 million, it needs to be in mint state condition. That means no scratches, no wear, and no discoloration. These coins often go unnoticed because they look like your average penny, but under a microscope, they're flawless. Here's where urgency comes in. Coins like these are getting rarer by the day. Many have been lost or damaged over time, leaving only a handful in pristine condition. Every day you wait to check your collection, you risk missing out on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Quick question: have you checked your car's cup holder recently? That graveyard of spare change could be hiding a small fortune. But wait, how do you know if your 1985 penny is the one? Let's break it down. Now, here's what you need to do. First, grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Look at the front of the penny, just below the date. If there's no mint mark, no little D or S, you're off to a good start. Next, check the coin's condition. Does it look shiny and untouched? That's a strong sign it might be valuable. Even if it doesn't look perfect, don't dismiss it. Some coins with minor flaws have still fetched hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. The key is to get it appraised by an expert before making any decisions. But what's the best way to sell your penny and get top dollar? Let me show you. When it comes to selling a rare coin like this, you have a few options. First, reach out to a certified coin dealer. They can evaluate your penny and give you a ballpark estimate of its value. But here's the catch: not all dealers are created equal. Some might lowball you, so it's important to get a second opinion. Another option is to take your penny to auction. Places like heritage auctions or Stacksbauers specialize in rare coins and often fetch record-breaking prices. In fact, the last 1985 no-mint mark penny sold at auction went for over $1.5 million. By the way, if you're feeling nervous about dealing with high-stakes buyers, remember this: you're the one holding the golden ticket, not them. Still unsure if selling is the right move? Here's why timing is everything. The market for rare coins is hotter than ever, but it won't stay that way forever. Collectors are scrambling to get their hands on coins like the 1985 no-mint mark penny, and prices are at an all-time high. But as more coins are discovered, the value could dip. Here's the bottom line: don't let hesitation cost you a life-changing opportunity. Check your collection today, get your penny appraised, and take action. You could be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips on valuable coins that could change your life. Who knows? The next video might feature the penny sitting in your pocket right now. Thanks for watching, and good luck finding your treasure. This script keeps your audience engaged, blends urgency with excitement, and maintains a seamless flow to maximize watch time. Are you sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it? What if I told you that a single penny, yes, just one,
could be worth up to $1.7 million.
That's right, today we're talking about the elusive 1975 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny, a coin that could literally change your life. So grab your coin jar, because by the end of this video, you might discover you're holding the key to unimaginable wealth, and trust me, you'll want to stick around because I'm revealing a little-known feature of this penny that collectors are paying a fortune to own. Miss it, and you might just miss your shot at striking it rich. A quick question: when was the last time you actually looked at a penny? You know, instead of just tossing it in the junk change drawer? Well, after this, you'll never look at your spare change the same way again. Let's dive into why the 1975 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny is such a hot topic among collectors and why its value is skyrocketing. First, let's talk about what makes it unique. You see, in 1975, the Denver Mint produced millions of pennies, but only a few came off the line with very distinct characteristics that make them extremely rare. These details might seem insignificant to the untrained eye, but to a collector? They're worth millions. If you don't know what to look for, you could unknowingly give away a penny worth $1.7 million. Imagine handing it over as change for a coffee or letting it gather dust in your coin jar. That's why it's so important to learn what sets this coin apart. So, what exactly should you be looking for in a 1975 D Lincoln penny? First, let's start with the basics. Look for the D Mint mark right under the date. This shows it was minted in Denver. But here's the real kicker: it's the specific details in the design and condition that determine its value. For example, any slight error or misprint, like a double die or off-center strike, can send its value through the roof. These so-called minting mistakes are goldmines for collectors. One such error penny sold for over $1.5 million at auction, but what makes this penny worth even more? There's one particular feature that's nearly impossible to spot unless you know exactly what to look for. And I'll reveal that in just a moment, but first, let's talk about the current market for rare coins. The market for rare coins has never been hotter. Collectors are willing to pay insane amounts of money for unique pennies like the 1975 D. Why? Because these coins are not just pieces of history, they're also considered status symbols. Owning a rare penny like this is like having a Picasso hanging in your living room. It's a sign of prestige, and here's where the urgency comes in. As more people discover the value of these coins, competition is increasing. That means the time to act is now. That sounds like something out of a movie. But hey, it's true, and the good news is, you don't need a treasure map to find it. Just a little patience and a sharp eye. Alright, back to that feature I mentioned earlier, the one that makes this penny even more valuable. Some 1975 D pennies have a unique flaw in the copper coating, giving them a slight color variation. This detail is so subtle, most people miss it entirely. But collectors? They'll pay a premium for it. Imagine holding a tiny piece of metal that could instantly transform your bank account. That's the kind of excitement and opportunity we're talking about here, and if you think this penny is valuable now, wait until I tell you what happens when it's in mint state condition. This is where the real money lies. To maximize your penny's value, it needs to be graded by a professional coin grading service. Coins in mint state condition, basically untouched and uncirculated, can fetch hundreds of thousands more than those in worn condition. Even if your penny isn't in perfect shape, it could still be worth tens of thousands of dollars. Don't let its condition discourage you. Get it checked. Speaking of getting your coins checked, when was the last time you had your spare change evaluated? If you haven't, you might want to start today. You could be sitting on a goldmine without even knowing it. Now, let's talk about how to cash in if you find one of these rare pennies. First, you'll want to get it authenticated and graded. Then, you have options. You can sell it at auction, to a private collector, or even through online platforms like eBay. Always consult with an expert before selling. They can help you navigate the market and ensure you get top dollar for your coin. Remember, time is of the essence. The longer you wait, the more competition you'll face, and the harder it will be to secure a buyer willing to pay millions. Before you go, here's something to think about. What if your next penny is the one that changes your life? In fact, the next time you get change at the store, take a second to look. That little moment of effort could lead to a life of luxury and freedom. So, what are you waiting for? Start checking your change, and don't forget to share this video with someone who might be sitting on their own fortune. You could be the reason they uncover a hidden treasure. If you want to learn more about rare coins and how to turn your pocket change into a fortune, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. This is your chance to join a growing community of everyday people discovering wealth in the most unexpected places.
Did you know that a single penny sitting in your drawer could be worth more than a luxury car, even more than a house?
Yes, a 1991 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny recently shook the coin collecting world with its staggering value of up to $1.8 million.
But here's the kicker: many people don't even realize they own one. Are you holding on to a fortune without knowing it? Stick around, and I'll show you how to find out. Time is money, and this video might just change your life. First, let's break this down. What makes the 1991 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny so valuable? It's a combination of rarity, condition, and history. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why there's no mint mark. However, due to a rare minting error and a unique metal composition, certain 1991 pennies have become a collector's dream. Think about it, something most people overlook daily is now fetching life-changing amounts. Imagine the excitement of finding one in your pocket right now. Quick question: when's the last time you actually looked at your change? Don't lie. If you're like most people, it's been years. But after today, you'll never see pennies the same way again.
Seriously, stop ignoring that jar of coins in the corner.
It could be worth millions.
Now, let's dive deeper into why these pennies are commanding such sky-high prices.
First, it's all about condition.
Coins graded as MS68 or higher, meaning nearly flawless, are where the real money is. But here's where it gets interesting: very few of these coins were preserved in mint condition. Most were used in everyday transactions, making pristine examples almost non-existent. Rarity creates demand, and demand drives value. But here's the twist: there's one more factor that could make your 1991 penny even more valuable. I'll reveal that in just a moment. Let's talk about how to identify if your 1991 penny is the jackpot.
First, look for the absence of a mint mark under the date. No mint mark? Great, you're on the right track.
Next, inspect the coin's surface for any unusual details or errors. Things like doubled letters or unique die cracks can significantly boost its value.
Finally, the color matters.
Pennies with a deep red tone, known as red pennies, fetch the highest prices.
A magnifying glass and good lighting will be your best friends here.
And hey, don't start squinting at your pennies just yet. Wait until I explain the biggest mistake people make when trying to sell rare coins.
Spoiler, it could cost you thousands. The urgency of selling rare coins now: why the rush? Why should you check your coins right now?
The value of rare coins like the 1991 penny can fluctuate based on market trends and collector demand.
What's worth $1.8 million today might not be tomorrow. That's why timing is everything.
Plus, experts predict that interest in rare pennies is skyrocketing among younger collectors, driving prices even higher, but only for a limited time.
Think you've got a 1991 penny worth millions? Don't call just any buyer.
In a moment, I'll share a crucial tip that ensures you don't get ripped off.
Alright, so you've identified a potential goldmine in your collection. Now what?
First, avoid pawn shops and generic coin dealers. They often undervalue rare coins.
Instead, get your penny professionally graded by organizations like PCGS or NGC.
Their certification adds credibility and ensures you get top dollar. Once graded, you can list your coin at reputable auction houses like Heritage Auctions or even online platforms like eBay. But here's the catch: be wary of scammers. Always research buyers and read reviews before finalizing any deal. By the way, have you ever wondered why we even bother keeping pennies around? Let's be honest, they're barely worth their weight in copper, unless you've got one like this, of course. Let me leave you with this thought: what if the key to financial freedom was hiding in plain sight, in something as ordinary as a penny?
That's the magic of rare coins.
They turn the mundane into the extraordinary.
So, what are you waiting for?
Go grab that jar of change, start hunting, and who knows, you might just uncover a $1.8 million treasure. Before you go, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss my next video on valuable coins.
I'll be revealing even more rare finds that could transform your financial future.
And if you found a rare penny or have questions, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your story.
Until next time, happy hunting, and remember,
Fortune favors the bold. This is Old Cohen's Prices, helping you turn your pocket change into a wealthier lifestyle. See you in the next video.